Dark doesn't have to mean depressing. It can be rich, romantic, even radiant. So if you've ever stared longingly at a black paint swatch and wondered, will this make my room feel like a dungeon? Stay right where you are. Because today, we're going deep, literally, into the world of Moody Elegance, where dark colors bring warmth, depth, and high-end drama to your home. I'll walk you through some of my absolute favorite rich, shadowy shades that don't suck the life out of a space, and I'll show you how to pair them with the right textures and accents to make your rooms feel luxurious, not lifeless. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be saying, give me all the black walls. So stick around, especially for color number 6. It's a shade most people skip, but it might just be the secret to your dream moody bedroom. Let's start strong, with Ink Navy. This is that kind of blue that almost reads black in low light, but when the sun hits it just right, you get this rich, inky glow that feels sophisticated, dramatic, and timeless. It's an amazing alternative to black if you want something just as bold, but with a touch more dimension. Pair this with aged brass accents. Think vintage gold mirrors, drawer pulls, and candle holders. Throw in a few caramel leather pieces or a walnut wood coffee table, and the room just starts to sing. Add in some soft textures like velvet curtains or a chunky knit throw, and suddenly it's not just a dark room, it's a hug in paint form. Bonus tip: Ink Navy is stunning in dining rooms and home offices. It sets a calm, moody tone that still feels elevated and grown up. Next up is Smoked Mulberry, a deep, dusty plum with just the right amount of mystery. It's romantic, a little moody, and feels like a Victorian novel turned into wall paint. This color adds instant elegance without feeling overdone, especially in bedrooms, libraries, or cozy reading corners. It works beautifully in both natural light and candlelight, where it takes on a soft, almost smoky undertone that feels incredibly luxe. To style it, layer in rich textures, like velvet or faux fur and charcoal or soft blush. Antique gold or matte black metal frames and light fixtures will keep things grounded and grown up. You could even bring in dried florals, like deep burgundy eucalyptus or faded lavender, to echo that muted purple palette without going too bright. Smoked Mulberry is for anyone who wants their space to feel a little witchy, a little regal, and 100% cozy. Let me introduce you to Black Forest Green, a deep green black that feels like a midnight walk through an ancient pine forest. It has all the richness of dark charcoal, but with that subtle green undertone that brings life and earthiness into the room. This color is moody in the best possible way. It's grounding, comforting, and works beautifully in entryways, living rooms, or even kitchen cabinets if you're feeling bold. What makes Black Forest Green sing is contrast. Think crisp white trim, warm wood tones, and antique bronze or oil-rubbed bronze hardware. Layer in natural materials like rattan, linen, and raw wood for an elevated cabin vibe, or go modern with sleek black metals and sculptural shapes. And don't forget plants. Lush greenery really pops against this shade and softens the drama just enough to keep things feeling alive and inviting. Black Forest Green is perfect if you want that dramatic look without going full gothic. It's wild, refined, and timeless all in one. Say hello to Royal Garnet, a deep blackened red that feels like velvet at night. It's bold, dramatic, and gives off that mysterious, old-world elegance, like something you'd find in a Gothic manor or a moody Parisian lounge. This color works best in intimate spaces like dining rooms, bedrooms, or anywhere you want to create a sense of drama and indulgence. To balance the intensity, pair Royal Garnet with soft candlelight, matte black or antique brass finishes, and creamy neutral textiles. Think ivory linen drapes or a tufted headboard in a champagne velvet. Crystal or cut glass accents can add a hint of glamour, while black wood furniture keeps things grounded and moody. You could even lean into the vintage vibe with framed oil portraits or moody floral prints for that perfect dark academia feel. Royal Garnet isn't for the faint of heart, but for those who dare. It rewards you with unmatched richness and romance. Now let's talk about Silvermine, a soft, silvery gray with a cool undertone that feels like a foggy morning wrapped in a wool blanket. This is the color for anyone who loves the moody aesthetic but doesn't want to go too dark. It's subtle, calming, and creates the perfect atmospheric base for a layered, lived-in look. Silvermine works beautifully in bedrooms, bathrooms, and transitional spaces like hallways or stairwells. It's the kind of color that makes you exhale the moment you walk in. Pair it with aged silver, mercury glass, or polished nickel hardware to enhance its ethereal side. Add texture with chunky knits, sheer curtains, and vintage mirrors to keep it from feeling flat. If you want a little contrast, bring in soft blacks or muted lavender tones. Silvermine plays well with both cool and warm accents. This shade proves that moody doesn't have to mean heavy, it can be light, graceful, and incredibly sophisticated. Silvermine is your secret weapon for creating elegant, timeless spaces that still feel cozy and welcoming. Here it is, Vintage Charm. This is a moody, muted purple with just a kiss of gray, like thunderclouds swirling through a twilight sky. It's unexpected, elegant, and deeply calming. People often skip over purple in moody palettes, but Vintage Charm is where sophistication meets softness. It's perfect for bedrooms, creative spaces, or even a bold powder room if you want that wow moment. Pair it with warm neutrals like taupe, oat, or bone to keep it feeling balanced. Add brushed gold accents or alabaster lighting to bring out its romantic side, or go bold with matte black hardware for a dramatic contrast. Textures like suede, velvet, or even ribbed ceramics help enhance its depth and keep the room feeling cozy instead of cold. Vintage Charm has an almost magical vibe. It's grounded, but imaginative. It feels like a place where stories are written and secrets are kept. It might not be the first color you think of, but once you see it on the wall, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. Say hello to amber. A rich, burnished amber with just enough depth to keep things from feeling too bright or brassy. It's warm, spicy, and instantly makes a room feel cozy and inviting. Think of it as golden hour in paint form, with a touch of moody drama underneath. This color is stunning in living rooms, reading nooks, or even a sultry moody kitchen paired with deep cabinetry and soft lighting. To really let amber shine, style it with dark woods like walnut or espresso, and add in brass or antique gold fixtures to echo that warmth. Try layering in leather textures, woven baskets, and rich textiles like rust, chocolate brown, or ochre. You could even contrast it with something unexpected, like charcoal gray or inky navy, for a layered, editorial look that feels both timeless and bold. Amber brings warmth and character to a moody palette, proving that cozy and dramatic can absolutely go hand in hand. Next on the list is Weimaraner, a soft, earthy gray-brown that feels like a whisper in a room full of noise. It's understated but full of depth, making it a perfect backdrop for almost any style, from dark academia to modern rustic. If you're new to moody colors or nervous about going too bold, Weimaraner is your entry point. It sets a quiet, elegant tone without overwhelming the space. Pair it with warm blacks, natural textures like linen or jute, and soft ivory accents to keep things grounded and calming. Add in iron details or vintage patinas for a little edge, or soften it with plush throws and diffused lighting. This color is especially stunning in open floor plans or transitional spaces like hallways and dining rooms, where you want mood without visual weight. Weimaraner is that cozy, quiet confidence of a color. It doesn't shout, but it never gets ignored. Let me introduce you to Midnight Navy, a deep, inky blue with plum undertones that feels like midnight in a vintage theater. It's moody, elegant, and just the right amount of mysterious. This shade instantly elevates a space and makes everything around it feel more intentional and dramatic. Perfect for dining rooms, bedrooms, or even as an accent wall in a hallway or study, Midnight Navy brings depth without feeling cold. To style it, go with rich textures. Think velvet curtains, satin pillows, or a tufted armchair in a contrasting color like antique gold or blush. Add in crystal, brass, or matte black for lighting and hardware to enhance the luxurious vibe. Even something simple, like a gold-framed mirror or a dark wood console, can make this color sing. Midnight Navy is what you use when you want your space to feel like a mood board of elegance, depth, and quiet power. Last but definitely not least is Urbane Bronze, a deeply grounded, earthy neutral that mixes dark gray and warm brown in perfect balance. It's sophisticated, timeless, and effortlessly dramatic in the most refined way. Think of it as the color equivalent of aged leather or a perfectly tailored coat, strong, stylish, and never out of place. Urbane Bronze works beautifully in living rooms, offices, or even as exterior trim if you want your home to stand out with subtle power. Style it with warm woods, woven textures, and natural elements like stone or clay to bring out its organic beauty. Pair it with matte black, soft white, or even olive green for a calming, earthy palette that still feels bold and moody. This shade thrives in soft lighting, table lamps, sconces, and warm LED bulbs will make it glow with quiet richness. Urbane bronze is the kind of color that anchors a space while letting everything around it shine. Now that you've seen exactly how moody colors, when chosen with intention, can transform your home into something soulful, elegant, and totally you. Tell me in the comments, which shade are you obsessed with right now? Would you go bold or start with a softer moody tone? Make sure to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss another deep dive into all things dark and beautiful. And don't forget to check the links in the description for paint names and other decor ideas to help bring your dream space to life. Thanks for watching, and always remember, stay beautiful.